Hello friends, welcome to Coding Pirates YouTube channel. I am Pravin, and in today's video let us see what is Tailwind CSS, and we'll do some example programs to understand the introduction part of it. This is going to be um, our first video on the series Tailwind CSS, and I'll be posting more videos on it in upcoming days. Before going into the video, do like this video and subscribe to this channel, so that you do not miss any updates. Okay. Now I'm going to create a folder because we'll be installing the Tailwind CSS also. So I am going to create a folder as uh, tutorial 1, and I am going to do open with VS Code. Okay. You're wondering what is VS Code? It is a simple software where you can type programs and execute it. Okay. It supports all languages, and here if you see, this one is called the Copilot. I have got it recently. After some days I'll explain what is Copilot. Okay. And now I'm going to create a HTML file called code.html, and here there is a terminal. Let me create a new terminal. We can use Tailwind CSS without installing it itself, but if you see, when I type H itself, here there is some suggestions. Okay. If we just use the Tailwind CSS without installing, means it will not give any suggestions. But if we import, means just we can type the code and execute it. But to get the suggestion, we should definitely install the Tailwind CSS. It's not necessary to install it. Okay. But before installing Tailwind CSS, we should have the Node.js. Okay, because there will be some npx command to install the Tailwind CSS, so you should definitely have the Node.js. I am already having the Node.js in my computer. That's Node.js means it is a JavaScript framework through which we can develop many applications. I have already installed it in my computer, and let me search for it. Node.js, and it will give you some results. You should click on the topmost result in the Google Chrome. Okay. You should be clicking the topmost thing. See, here there is Node.js website, and click on this https nodejs.org, and here there are some things. You can download it for Windows, Mac, Linux, and everything. For me, my laptop is Windows. I can do this current version I can install, and the LTS version also I can install. And after installing, there will be some things, and you should give next, and proceed. Okay. And now I am going to show you the real part, Tailwind CSS. If you want, you should go to tailwindcss.com. It's a website where there will be the documentation, installation procedures, and I am going to click on get started. And here if you see, there are some commands to install the Tailwind CSS. Okay. Now first we should give npm install -d Tailwind CSS. Okay. And I am going to give Ctrl+C, and here the terminal Ctrl+V. After installing Node.js, you should restart your terminal. Okay, then only it will work. It will take some time to load. Yeah, it's loading, it's installing. um, you can think, okay, if I install this one time we can use it for any projects in any path in my computer system, but it's not the case. You should be doing it for every separate folders. Okay, it will take some time to do. Okay, and I'll just show you what is this. Okay, um, what is Tailwind CSS. Okay, let me go here and go to what we say, the documentation. I'm going to documentations, or let us in Tailwind CSS, see here there is a latest version. This is the latest version, um, and there are many things to do with the Tailwind CSS. See, it's still going, and let me close this terminal and open a new terminal again and control V. Maybe it works. Let me delete this. Yeah, it will work. It's installing. If you think okay, I'm not going to use the installation, I'll just do it. Okay, you should go to the play CDN. In play CDN there will be this thing, and here you should give this link you want to copy and paste in the header section of your HTML. Okay, um, yeah, it will take some time. Here there will be two files, and here I should do scripts, and here start white. Okay, now I'm going to install white. Okay, there is GitHub Copilot, so it's just disturbing me. I'll just close it. Okay, and here I should give, for me this is the problem, and here I should give npm install white. It will get installed in just 10 or 20 seconds based on your computer speed, and there are still two more commands to finish the installation of the Tailwind CSS. Okay, here there is a post CSS also. I should copy this code and also paste it here. It will be completed. This auto prefixer, after installing, it will work fine. Okay, I'll just close this window. There are some problems in my terminal, so it's showing like that. I'll just copy this if I have made some error in copying. Yeah, Control C, and here Control plus V. Maybe it takes some time to install. Okay, meanwhile I'll show you how to use the Tailwind CSS without this installation. I'll just show you. Here is my HTML file. Here is the header section. Above the title, just paste this script src https cdn tailwindcss.com, that thing, and we should write the Tailwind CSS styles inside the class attribute. Okay, I'll just show you here. Type after body, type class equal to class. We should type as if you want the background color as rows, we can type bg rows 500, and I'll just open this with live server. Yeah, see, if we write this in the usual CSS, it will take some time. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, sorry, I'll just copy this again. This some process will be remaining, okay. And I'll just paste this again, and I'll also paste this npx tailwind css in it. We can then the this will be initialized. The this will this tailwind css will be initialized. I'll just copy this, and it will create tailwind.config.js. Here content, inside the content give us everything inside the string format, okay. And here now maybe we can get the suggestions what we want. Yeah, we are getting this, and um, we are going to create a navigation bar, okay. um, this is the problem, okay. Okay. Yeah, this okay. Now I am going to give as div dot, okay. And I am going to type and inside the class I am going to type bg purple 400, and after that uh, just that, and height as 25 viewport height. This will be discussed in the future videos, okay. Yeah, this one is very big, 25 vh. I'll keep it as 10 vh, so it will be looking somewhat good, okay. Today we'll be developing this simple one. After that we'll be creating more interesting things. And here I am giving a paragraph element, and inside that class as I'll what is if you have the prior knowledge of this normal css, you can relate to this, okay. If you see here, yeah, just hover on the text and you'll get this window in the Visual Studio Code. Here you can see what is the thing, okay. And mx, what is mx means margin left and margin right. The margins in the horizontal direction, and here type it as 55%, and I'm going to give text as text. I'm going to give as high text. That's some dummy text we are giving. Yeah. Here you can see it came usually in default. It will come next to this. We have put it in the div, so it is coming here. If we didn't give mx 60%, it will just come over here, okay. That is a plain text, okay. Here I am going to type home, and here text text pink 600, and there is an interesting thing called shadow effect. I am going to give a shadow purple 400, no, shadow purple 300, okay. And here if you see, the shadow is created, but we don't want that much of it. Shadow lg, okay, shadow lg, it will be somewhat good to see, okay. We have created some this is the shadow effect, but we don't want it right now. This shadow purple thing I just gave this, okay. And empty, that is margin top, let me give it as, now I am going to use the pixels, okay. I am going to give 30 pixel, and let us see, okay. The whole thing is coming down, so I am going to use the px, okay. Px, that is padding, padding will be of that. Here I can give much more padding as 55 pixel or something like that I can give, but you don't want that much thing. I give it as mx itself, mx equal to 25 pixel. Yeah, um no, that's empty, right? Empty. It's coming like that, and yeah, that's okay. Next, we can create another another element in a navigation bar. I'll just enter another thing, and here the same thing, but the margin, mx is slightly larger, has a slightly larger value in the second one. Okay, and here it should not come empty. 25 pixel empty. We don't want empty, I think so. Yeah, it almost okay, we can also remove this empty from here also. We will get this thing. Okay, proper thing. I just gave a quick overview of how to use the Tailwind CSS, but in the next video we'll create a very good navigation bar and the footer section that we see in many portfolio websites. We'll be making like that, making the thing that will be very amazing to see. And in the portfolios there will be some logo over here, and the company name, and the home services about section and those things. We'll create that. It is going to be very interesting thing. So I'll meet you in the next video, but before going, do subscribe this video, share this video, and like this video. Okay, um, you you should practice this Tailwind CSS to get a hang of it. So I recommend you to practice it. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll meet you in the next video with another interesting topic.